Hello, you lovely people. So, I once heard a little saying that went something like this. When a bird lands on a branch, do you think it is scared of that branch breaking? And here's a clue. Never once have I seen a bird land on a branch, that branch break, and it dies. Now you might be saying, what the frick is this weird dude talking about? Why is he talking about birds, branches? Hear me out. There's a deeper meaning behind this saying. And essentially, what this saying is talking about is that if you develop skills, if you can develop a set of systems, build yourself up, then it doesn't matter what the environment around you, or the branch in this case, does, because you know that you have the capability to overcome whatever challenge is thrown at you using your wings. It doesn't matter if the branch breaks because you will be just fine because you have built up that skill of your wings over time. Now, I think this almost goes in line with stoicism in a way. I mean, stoicism is built upon not caring about what is happening outside of your control or your environment and only focusing on yourself. And I think this goes directly in line with that. You are detaching from these things that could happen to you, your environment, and focusing on how you can better overcome things like this, how you can develop yourself to be better in these situations. I think a lot of the time we get so caught up in a victim mentality. And I'm not saying it's you guys watching this. I'm saying it happens to me a lot too. I think, oh man, like, why is this happening to me? Or uh, I wish this part of my life was easier. Or, oh, these people are so annoying. Why do they have to do this? But at the end of the day, and after I sit down and think about some of these moments, it leads to self-reflection. It leads to me thinking, what can I do and what am I not doing that is making me so upset and bothered by what these other people are doing? What part of myself have I not developed to the point where what these other people are doing, these people that I have no control over, that are saying to me, that's affecting me so bad? Because at the end of the day, that is some sort of skill inside of me that I have not developed. Now, when saying this, obviously, it sucks that people have to be like that. And in an ideal world, nobody would cause any hassle in your life whatsoever. But unfortunately, that's just not a reality we can rely on. So instead, we have to focus again what's in our control. Doing things that we know we can do on a daily basis to make our lives better. So, what I want you to do is think of one scenario that has happened in this past week where you felt angry at another person, where you thought, why me? Or why is this happening? Or is this person like this? Why do they think this way? And it infuriated you. I want you to rethink this problem through this now mindset that you've learned. What part of you is leading you to feel this way? What skills can you develop to not let things affect you like this in the future? Here's the thing, life is so freaking short in the grand scheme of things. It goes really fast. Every single day, although it may feel like you have all the time in the world, it can't be taken for granted. There's no point in letting these things other people do affect us. Because if anything, that is just taking away from our life that we can live. Every single second, and it's a little bit harsh, and I don't even like thinking like this, but every single second that passes is a second closer to dying. You have to make the most out of each and every second. And if you're going to waste those seconds dwelling on what these other people do that's outside of your control, what's the point? These people will always do things. It's bound to happen. There's going to be stuff happening to you every single day. But you can either choose to let it only affect maybe 5 seconds of your life, or you can drag it out and let it affect 3 hours, But that's up for you to decide. But this practice, I don't know, man. It's just like, it's liberating in a way because, I mean, I still fall victim to it every single day. But when you can find these little moments and catch yourself, like, why is this bugging me so bad? This person's being a little bit slow. Why does that bug me? At the end of the day, it's just life. And I can choose to be happy in any of these moments. It's not an easy practice, trust me. I've been trying to do this for multiple years, ever since I can remember. To this day, I still fall victim where I'm like, oh, dude, freaking person. You know what I mean? But it's just like, if you do this one time, successfully do this practice one time, then it's already a win because you just gained back more of your life. They can be used towards happy memories. A little bit of a different thing, kind of rambling a little bit, but I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. It's like, the only thing you have control over is yourself. And choose how you feel and act wisely. So, for those of you who have a hard time with your mindset, struggle with it a little bit, I've been there. I've had bad thoughts, I've had negative thoughts. It happens to everyone. It still happens, but you can overcome the frequency of them. You can take back control of your mind. There's a link in the top of my bio where I help people become the best version of themselves. It's my absolute passion, if you can't tell by me just sitting here yapping about this kind of stuff. So if that sounds interesting to you, if you feel like you're in a place where you're stuck, don't really know where you want to go in life, just kind of feel like you're spinning your wheels, then check out that first link. There's a 7-day free trial so you can see if it's a good fit for you. If not, no hurt feelings. I don't really care either way what you do. I just want you to be happy and live the life you enjoy. So check that out if you like. I look forward to hopefully seeing you inside. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.